Let's go.
Feel the rain on your skin. No one else can feel it for you. Only you can let it in. No one else can speak the words on your lips. Drench yourself in words unspoken. Live your life with arms wide open. Today is where your book begins. The rest is still unwritten.
Lighting up our lives. Steady your lanterns.
Radio lanterns.
Hello.
Hello,
Hey, Lanternites, we're live from my dad's basement here in Kelowna, British Columbia. We got Kurt and Ryan in the same room here together for all the audio listeners. And
Don't we have this facing the wrong way? This doesn't work like that.
what do you mean?
It's facing the wrong way, this mic.
Tell me, how's it supposed to face?
Like the 180 it. What, do you still have it on the same setting?
Oh, this is your mic.
Yeah,
Okay,
like that.
it's supposed to be
You're supposed
straight
to talk
up.
to the front. What do you do at home?
Yeah,
What are you
I
doing?
think it's kind of like doesn't. I thought it didn't really matter.
No, it matters.
It
Everything matters, man. It all matters. Yeah.
Huh.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
there you go. Yeah.
Yeah, you live and learn.
All right. Okay. Yeah, we're back. We're at the Rancier studio here.
7 years of podcasting.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're at the Rancier studio. We got the nice orange hue, the orange glow here on video if you're watching live, or if you catch us after the fact on YouTube here. It's very nice. It actually goes with the lanterns aesthetic. So Merry Christmas, everyone.
Yeah.
We're just getting ramped up
Good
for
to
our
have you
dinner
here.
with Raud.
Let's have a little cheers on air.
Cheers.
Give the
Cheers.
folks that
Yeah, so-
ASMR.
Yeah, there you
it
go.
is. Mm.
That feels good in my ears. Yeah. So if you don't watch us live with video, I feel like you're missing out. So I'm glad that we actually switched to video all those months or years ago. But we're getting amped up for a dinner with Raud, who unfortunately closed his doors a couple years ago. So Raud hasn't been with us for a couple seasons now. But we still carry on the tradition in his honor, in our honor.
Yeah. Many restaurants have been featured in our. I'm sure. Do we even have a title for this kind of dinner? It's like a fancy treat yourself.
I just call it the holiday
Dinner.
dinner, but yeah, it is like a treat yourself kind of dinner.
it's-
Like we spare no expense.
Yeah, we go all out.
Yeah.
Which is fun. It's fun not to think about the checkbook for one meal a year. Just really, who knows what I'm gonna get? Escargot, a little filet mignon.
Yeah, so we're going to a French restaurant,
Mm.
Bouchon's Bistro in Kelowna. So Bouchon's like DM us. You can send us a check for the free advertising later. But we've never been there. I've never been there. You've never been there.
Never been there. I don't know anyone who's been there.
Yeah, people have never heard of this place.
Yeah, I tell people I'm going to Bouchon's Bistro. They're like, "Where?" I've seen it. I've never gone in. That's pretty much everyone's response.
It's intimidatingly fancy because it's kind of in a fancy part of town. It's a fancy name. It's French.
Right.
You can't understand the menu.
Mm.
So we're gonna order some escargot, some fondue,
Ooh.
some.
I saw
we're gonna say
rabbit was
filet
on the
mignon.
menu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what's the French word for rabbit? Because that doesn't sound very fancy. Rabbit.
Mm.
There's what's confit? Is that like duck?
Yeah.
The confit.
Duck confit.
Yeah, the
Right.
confit. Yeah.
Or is that a style of cooking?
I don't know. It's French.
Right.
Either way.
Yeah.
So we're gonna order some French stuff.
We're gonna experiment.
I'll see who shows up at the dinner too. That's a bit of a mystery
that's
this year as well.
We extended ourselves a bit, try to reach out to some old friends, and we'll see if they come or not.
Some classified ads in Castanet.
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, that's right.
Who wants to join us for dinner?
Yeah.
We were going to go on Instagram Live.
Let's rant about that. That's bullshit. So the threshold to go Instagram Live, you can't just do it. No Tom, Dick, and Harry can go Instagram Live anymore. You need 1,000 followers, people. And how many do we have? 999. So we're right at the cutoff here. And
Yeah.
Big Mark Zuckerberg doesn't want us to go live. So Kurt's got this little gift here for me.
Yeah.
We can do a little live.
Maybe exaggerate the unwrapping for our audio listeners
Right.
too.
We're gonna do a little crinkle
Yeah.
here.
Sure,
You
sure.
have to start with a card.
You can start. I just don't want it to slow down the show, but it's not. You don't need to read it out loud, but you can describe it, I suppose. So yeah, I've got a gift here for my dear co-host Randy. It's nicely wrapped, beautifully wrapped actually, in a card, and he's reading the card right now. And he's nodding. He likes it.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
I forget what I wrote.
I think, yeah, it is beautiful. I'll give a little excerpt for the listeners. Life wouldn't be the same without you as my friend and co-host. It's so true. Almost 8 years of Patio Lanterns. Stay frosty. Yours truly, and regards. Wishing you well, your dear friend, Kurt.
A lot of sign-offs.
Yeah, that's powerful. Kind of wish that's what I should do for my email signature.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move to the wrap
The
stage.
main event. I think you're really gonna be impressed.
Yeah. Whoa!
Careful with it.
Yeah.
There might be something moving around in there. You need a play date for
A
Luna?
dog.
Okay, let's go one at a time here. One at a time here.
Slow it down. Hey, another Patio Lanterns hat.
Wow.
After the Vegas one.
Yeah, after the Vegas
absolutely
incident. So
tossed.
do not throw this one on the ice surface.
Okay. No promises if there's another hat trick
So
coming.
let's.
I love this.
Yeah.
The yellow
It's
choices.
orange. We're more orange. See, it's on our stream here.
Yeah, orange. Yeah,
Show the video.
cool. We got a nice Patio Lanterns hat.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's great.
Now
I'll
you're back
have
up
a
to-
tag later.
Back up to 2 hats.
Oh
now.
yeah. With my hats, you always have to take off you gotta loosen that thing up.
Yeah.
Because the Ranciers, they got some big domes. I'm not sure if you noticed
Custom
that.
made hockey helmets.
Right. Yeah, custom hockey helmets. You're talking to my dad. That's where I get it from, I think. Big Rancier.
Yeah, so it's a black. But previously we had gotten a green hat and with like gold font and like a blue hat with white font. This one is black hat, simple with the Patio Lanterns. What you see on our logo, basically the Patio Lanterns iconic font.
Wow.
I don't even know what the font is, but there it is. Wow, looks sharp.
I think it looks great.
Yeah, you look like a Steven Spielberg or
director.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wow,
there's a lot of
okay,
powder
so
out
that's great.
Yeah. Okay. And maybe some
Actually,
more?
start with this one.
This
Start
one.
with this one.
Okay, I'm going for a box here.
Yeah.
Okay, we got a mug with the podcast. Patio Lanterns.
There it is.
Wow. I'll give it a shout out to the camera here.
There it is. There's the lanterns, the podcast.
Lanterns, yes. And
Patio
the
lanterns.
patio Lanterns. Incredible.
Beautiful with the orange interior.
Yeah.
Orange
this looks great.
handle. Yeah, I mean, I feel like we've been long overdue for mugs. It's almost like
Right.
the easiest thing to do for merch.
Yeah.
And there it is.
Wow.
Favorite cup of coffee.
You've been busy designing here.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Wee wah. Okay, we got. Oh, there goes the box. A vest. All right. This looks great.
Yeah, so this is, I thought it'd be kind of almost like a corporate or a finance bro type vest you could wear
Right.
when you go into the office so often for interior health.
Yes. If there's a big corporate review or something,
Yes.
I'll be sure to wear this.
So this is a black, light, thin zip-up vest with the Patio Lanterns font in the top left. How does it feel? Because this was the hardest part, was sizing up the vest.
Right. Especially when it's made internationally, it's hard to size up.
Yeah, and I was looking at the dimensions, and it seemed off. I was measuring my own vest. And I was like, "Holy shit! Like this is large. Like the sizes were off." But how do you feel?
Yeah, it feels good. Feels tight. Feel not tight, but feels snug.
Yeah.
I'm also wearing 2 layers underneath here, so yeah, it feels good. How does it look? I like
with
the
cap and
pop-up
everything.
collar and the cap.
Oh,
I feel
yeah.
like I'm on a sports league here.
Yeah, you look like you are ready to direct a
Yeah, Patio Lanterns, the movie here. Yeah,
the
I like it.
long-awaited Patio
hey,
Lanterns.
you got to get your face in the shot here.
Yeah,
Stan. Yeah. Did you get? I'm hoping you kept a copy for yourself.
Yeah. So actually, because I had to bring some stuff over here anyways, I I've been sitting on this stuff for a little bit. So obviously, folks, I'm right off camera here, but obviously, I do have some of my stuff here.
It's a good pockets.
I've got my hat here. I've got my vest. I've been drinking coffee out of my mug all week long.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah. Wow. Thanks, buddy.
Yeah.
Buddy,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. There we are.
That's great. That's great. Wow. The must have been. I don't even know where you get something like this from.
Yeah, we have all.
You got connections.
Yeah, exactly. After all these years of podcasting, you get connections in international markets. You can kind of find back doors through supply chains that you otherwise wouldn't have access to. So,
right. I'm gonna put this up on. Can I put this up where people can see it? Up on the top here. Is that the camera angle?
Yeah, they won't really see.
Yeah,
it just looks like a white
Yeah, there's an object up
thing.
there.
But I mean, yeah, for our next podcast, we can try and have it in frame there. But
it just looks good. This looks
I think it turned out
the
really
orange,
well.
The orange handle with like the stop point is a nice feature. You know, I took a ceramics do-it-yourself mug making course, and I can tell quality when I see it. And this is quality.
And I think it is. If you're wondering, I think it is dishwasher safe.
Yeah. Okay.
I've been hand washing this puppy, but I think you could run it through.
Okay.
But I'm happy with how everything turned out. Like, I was looking at what to get. The mug was an obvious addition to our crew neck and our hat and our toque attire. And I'm very happy with how the mug turned out with the lanterns. The lanterns turned out really nicely on it, actually. The hats, I felt like I like simple when it comes to like clothing and hats typically. And we didn't have a hat with like the patented patio lanterns color and font of that orange and italicized kind of font. And I thought that was good. And black goes with anything. And then the vest was like a bit of a risk, but I thought this is something Alexander Grant would wear when he's going in for maybe a team building exercise.
Alexander Grant's accounts, it just keeps on bringing me joy. Like, I'm glad we have it every week. I log in and just laugh.
Yes.
When I see whatever the hell's like, sometimes it brings me joy when you write messages to other people.
Did you see his latest post?
Yes.
About his original like mentor?
Yeah.
Okay. Santa?
Yeah. Just this AI Santa.
No, that wasn't I don't know. Actually, I don't know. I think
it was AI Santa.
Maybe, but I didn't actually create that one.
Yeah.
Through AI.
And there's like these very thirsty women who are probably bots or just some guy on a computer who's trying to slide into Alexander's DMs.
Alexander is a very desirable man.
He's single. He's divorced. He's gay. He's got 2 children.
Yes.
Incredible.
Yeah. Fuck, this looks good, especially with the turtleneck I got on. The turtleneck I'm wearing is like it's like a brighter blue than what's showing on camera.
Right.
But it looks like a dark blue or almost like black even on camera. But with the vest, you look sharp. You do look like a young Steven Spielberg. I just saw a trailer for his new Steven Spielberg movie that came out, and actually, I could see you directing such a movie. Yeah,
with this look, there's a lot of it starts with the power.
I think it is a director. Yeah. I was going for because I was thinking I want to do. We need more stuff. You think about when we got those sweaters. That was 4 years ago, I think. And then we got hats a couple years after or whatever. And I was thinking we need something else. And I was almost thinking like a hoodie or something. But then I saw the opportunity to get vests. And I just think with how we prioritize our corporate lives and we love big businesses and things like that. I just thought this is so versatile. You can wear this out. You can wear this to your big board meeting or your one-on-one review your KPIs, things like that. And I'm looking at me and I'm looking at you, and I think we look sharp. And I was definitely worried about the sizing. I was worried, and I was like, what size do I get? Yeah. And I was looking at the dimensions they listed. And I was looking at my vest. I was like, this is fucked. This is the dimensions they were listing were large. I was like, what the hell? And then I went with my guide. I think these are medium. Yeah. And I'm happy. I think I think for me it fits
Yeah,
good.
I
And
think it fits good.
Yeah.
If I look good, I feel good, right?
Yeah, because our sweaters were maybe a slightly small.
Mhm.
Got some feedback because we did ship those out to some of our favorite listeners, Lanternites.
Yeah.
But I think this is a good size, and yeah, I'm happy with the quality.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah.
Well done.
This
For
is
sure.
good, but yeah, just don't throw this shit on the
Yeah, wow.
Some kid in Africa is wearing that patio lantern.
Yeah, it is fun to think about where that hat in Las Vegas ended up. Like, who knows?
Because they throw out like
They don't just
the
toss
Stanley, because they make like Stanley Cup apparel for the teams that lose in the finals. So now they got like poor
Right.
kids in Africa or whatever wearing Edmonton
Yeah.
Oilers Stanley Cup champions, and then you got one kid that's wearing patio lanterns.
Yeah, she's got this hat. She's got this
Yeah.
sweet green hat
Yeah,
on his head.
yeah, but
Wow, jealous. I
this
mean,
is awesome.
all the other kids in the village are probably jealous.
Yeah.
Incredible. I agree. The shirt sizing, especially when you go international, is hard. A medium's not a medium.
I don't even know if this is international. I think
it
this is just straight out of Toronto.
Try.
Yeah.
Well, I tried to get you a shirt in time for today's show. Big tariffs put a
Oh
stop to
my
that, so it's
God.
stuck at the border.
You got to stay local.
Stuck
Buy
at the
local.
border. Yeah.
Okay.
It's Resident Evil related.
Okay.
That's all I can.
It's not Leon's jacket from Resident Evil 4, is it?
Not Leon's jacket.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did think about that. And
Yeah.
I was also thinking about a Patio Lanterns flag.
Oh, that would be good too.
Yeah. So that's
So you could finally finish your basement and get the
Yeah.
studio up and running,
Right,
with the
yeah.
flag and
uh-huh.
everything.
Yeah, that might be the play.
The flag, I never even thought about that.
But
That'd be
to
cool.
hold you over, got you a nice chocolate bar. Yeah.
Where did this even come from? Where were you holding this?
I was just
It's
sitting
like
on
warm.
Yeah.
It's like melted.
Yeah. I was just sitting on it. It's all
There's
good.
the visual.
Alter Eco, everyone. Yeah, good quality
Wow,
chocolate.
cacao. Where is this from? Like Guatemala?
Sure.
Costa Rica?
Sure.
Switzerland? No. Houston, distributed by Houston, but I thought I saw made in Switzerland. Made in Switzerland. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is gonna tide you over.
Only the best.
Yeah, tide you over until
Okay.
your shirt arrives.
Thank you. I actually went on a big binge of buying chocolate, and because I was craving some sweets, and then I have a couple bites with some nice red wine. But
Hell yeah.
great. Thank you. Thank you very much. Patio. You know what? They also had. I was gonna buy Patio Lanterns chocolate or sweets. Like you can buy anything you can think of. You can buy and put your company on it. Yeah. So the problem was with candy and stuff is they want you to buy in bulk. So it's going to cost me probably a few grand or something. So sure. I could have gone all out and bought bags and bags of Patio Lanterns brand candy.
Sure.
It would have set me back quite a bit. So I did not do that. But I was like, oh shit, could you imagine having bags of Patio Lanterns gummies or candy?
Yeah, that'd be
Here
awesome.
You go, kids. Yeah.
And at Halloween.
Yeah.
All the kids are talking about it.
Yeah.
All of a sudden we double our listeners.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh man. Resident Evil, that's let's go there because you mentioned it. So real quick. So I beat the Resident Evil 2. Awesome game. Would recommend for all the gamers out there, the South Koreans. Resident Evil 9. Resident Evil 9 is coming out. Leon S. Kennedy is back.
Yeah, I watched the trailer. Looked good.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's going to take me a while to get to that point because I've got to play a few other games in the series, 3 to
Well, it
8,
sounded like it. I was reading online that it might be a sequel to 4.
Well, it is because it says
there's old Leon there as well. So,
well,
the time we all know the timelines of Resident Evil are. Oh,
well, it is, but I don't know if they'll because he's in Resident Evil 6 as well. So I don't know if they'll skip that plot completely.
Right.
Even though I don't know what the plot of that game was. It was a bit of a mess, but Leon's looking.
Even the writers don't know what the plot is. Yeah.
Leon is looking sharp as usual, but he's got that famous jacket in Resident Evil 4, and I'm very excited to play that. But right now, I've been focused on Silent Hill 2. I'll have more thoughts on that later. I would say right now I'm looking for my Mary. It's spooky. It's foggy. the controls I would say are clunky, and the frame rate is a bit off, which I heard was an issue with PC. So it's a bit jittery. But I was streaming actually on Twitch. I hit a record high the other night on Wednesday. Did you see that? No.
Yeah, I didn't even. I wasn't even one of those people.
No. So Wednesday, I was streaming Silent Hill 2, looking for Mary. I'm looking for Mary in the apartments here, and there's all these monsters and stuff. And I get raided on Twitch, and I don't know what raided means, but I guess it means like a bunch of people join at once or something.
Okay.
And like 20 people joined, and all of a sudden I get all these people joining, and all of a sudden, and apparently I was like top 25% of streamers. I don't know. Like I just got apparently I had some issues with my audio, unfortunately, because I'm still figuring out this Twitch thing, but I was pretty quiet as far as the microphone. But it was funny. You look back on that stream, and I have like all these people that were watching it, and it was pretty cool. But yeah, I'm hitting the big leagues here.
Do you know who suggested the raid?
There was some person or party, and it was like the Deep Throat Raiders. I don't know.
The Deep Throat Raiders is a big fan.
Something like that. Yeah. It was something like that. And I looked because it's so chaotic playing. Plus, I'm playing on like PC, which is a bit different for me. And I've got all these windows open, and I wasn't paying attention to the chat or like the stream itself. I was mostly focused on the game and making sure it was like going through and live. And then I looked after, and people were like, "Oh, we can't hear you." And then see like and then I played it back, and I think I'm really quiet, like my mic's really quiet, so I had to do some balancing after with like the mic versus like the game audio. So I think I fixed it now, but it said like I don't know, that's not the real name, but it was something like the Deep Throat Raiders joined. And I was like, what the fuck does that mean? And I look back, and it's like 23 viewers or something. So it's like, wow, those are like record numbers. And then I got like an email saying I was in like the top 25% of streamers or something. I was like, yeah. The next thing you know, I'm going to be quitting my day job and becoming a full-time horror game streamer.
Oh, that'd be the dream.
Yeah.
Man. Wow.
That would be the dream.
So what were they commenting? Were they like?
They weren't saying a lot, and it's like I said, I wasn't catching this in real time. I kind of saw it after the fact, but they were saying stuff like, "We're taking over your stream," or "We've raided your stream," and then they were like, "Oh yeah, we can't hear anything you're saying," and stuff like that. But I had a whole bunch of audio problems that stream, but I've sorted it out, and I was streaming the other day. But,
too bad. Yeah, Twitch seems to be a bit hard to manage. Like there was a video problem that one day. I think that I was tuning in.
And I know that was like, it's weird. It's just games. That was game specific with a specific video setting on Resident Evil that it didn't like, and then on this other version, or on the other night, it was just I forgot to turn off. I forgot to adjust a setting when I started my stream, and then I there was just some rookie stuff going on. Yeah. But now I'm an expert.
Right.
Yeah. So tune in to my next Silent Hill 2 stream. We're gonna find Mary any day now.
What's the handle for the people that haven't subscribed?
I think Twitch? It's just PL. I think it's PL Podcast. It's either PL Podcast or Patio Lanterns the podcast. You can't go wrong.
Yeah.
So I'm still streaming under that name, even though we're live on YouTube right now. But yeah, things popping off. The horror games are great streaming material.
Yeah. I think of all the games out right now, like I think horror is just what I want to play in the wintertime, because I get a little sleepy. Yeah, in the afternoon, evening, when it's dark like this. It's almost the winter solstice, folks. But the horror keeps me activated. It's enough of adrenaline to keep me engaged. Like I almost need to be fearing for my life to stay focused.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. It gets me. I'm on the edge of my seat when I'm playing, and I am scared. Yeah, I'm screaming. I'm scared.
Yeah.
I don't know what's around the next corner.
Yeah. Okay. So Silent Hill versus Resident Evil. Give us the breakdown.
I need more time. I played like 3 hours or 4 hours of Silent Hill. First impression is that they're very different. Resident Evil is like more action, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
Resident Evil feels more. So these are both like remakes of old games that I played so far. Resident Evil 2 remake and Silent Hill 2 remake. Old games. I would say that the Resident Evil feels way more polished. It feels more modern. Other than you can't dodge in Resident Evil 2, so it's a bit clunky when you're trying to like avoid a zombie or something. But it feels, I was like pretty impressed when I jumped in for the first time. The graphics, the audio, the gameplay. I was like, wow, this is like sharp. This feels sharp, looks sharp. It plays really good. Silent Hill, there's some issues with the PC version, as I found out, is that the frame rate drops, so it's like jittery when there's like
that makes it scarier.
It does, because there was like a scene the other night where I would enter the room and there was like a monster, and then it like fucking froze, and all of a sudden it's on me. I'm like, what the hell? So it's got some issues with just how it plays on the PC with the frame rate, but it also feels less like refined. It feels more old fashioned. Like the combat is clunky. I would say it's clunky, whereas Resident Evil, the combat felt clean, satisfying. The Silent Hill combat, when you're beating people with sticks or shooting your gun, it feels a bit clunky and cumbersome. So it's not as satisfying that way. But it might be creepier than Resident Evil 2, and I was kind of scared by Resident Evil 2. So it's creepier. It's slower paced for sure. You're kind of wandering around. You've got amnesia, and you're looking for your Mary, who's wrote you a letter, and she's been dead of that damn disease 3 years ago. So it's really intriguing, but it's definitely clunkier.
Literally the exact same plot of Resident Evil 7.
Oh, okay, yeah.
His girlfriend just went off the radar 3 years ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And she reappears.
Same game.
Right, same fucking game.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's very foggy in Silent Hill. He's in you're James, and you're in Silent Hill, and you show up, and you're at this like rest stop looking over like Silent Hill, kind of like if you're heading into Nelson, and just before you reach Nelson, there's like a rest stop on the west. On the north side, I guess, on the lake side.
Yeah.
And James pulls over there, and it's very foggy, and he's all sweaty and trembling in the bathroom, and he has a little monologue about this letter that Mary wrote, and he's wondering, could Mary really be here? We have the sound effect, and I would play it, but we can't hear it, so I better not, because I might play the wrong one. But he's wondering if Mary could really be here. And I forgot where I was going. With that.
Game.
But beautiful game.
Beautiful game. I'll tell you what. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, it makes me want to just, whenever there's a foggy day or drive, it makes me want to pull over and just take in the.
There's a lot of. I'll tell you what. There's a lot of. In the Silent Hill, and I was saying this the other night on the stream, is there's no rhyme or reason to the music in that game. In a lot of games, horror games, Resident Evil, you kind of get like this music that kind of announces like an impending doom or terror or something's coming. In Silent Hill, it just kind of comes in and out, and I'm like, what the hell is going on? Is there something around the next corner? I don't know, but it's a spooky game.
Yeah. But it's good to see you, bud. Good to see you in person here with a couple drinks. Feels like we're anytime we're drinking at our parents' house, it feels like we're back in like our high school days.
For sure.
You know?
But this is a new place for me. This isn't the old
parents'
house. This isn't the old Rancier home. So this is new. I'm still figuring it out. Still getting the lay of the land here.
Closer to downtown.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah. Huh.
What else you got? Because I could dive deeper, but I want to make sure you get some airtime here.
Yeah. You have more to say about Silent Hill?
No, we can move past that. We'll come back
there was
next episode for sure.
Something came to my attention that Nelson, BC is essentially where Twin Peaks is filmed. Like,
Oh, yes.
you sent me a
yes,
message
yes.
saying that, all right, Twin Peaks, in the town in theory is like northeast Washington State, kind of west of that Idaho Panhandle.
Oh, yes. So I suspected this for years now, but I've been slow to get through Twin Peaks: The Return, aka like season 3 of Twin Peaks. And I tried not to look up like Twin Peaks info just to not get spoiled by anything. But I was thinking, I think it's in Washington.
Yeah.
Maybe here or there, but I was thinking this seems like a Washington town here. Population of 50,000 people. You got the old mill in Twin Peaks there. And they confirmed it on one of the most recent episodes that I watched the other night, where one of the characters is looking up Twin Peaks or looking up another location or coordinates or something, and pulls out her phone and kind of zooms in, and all of a sudden you see Kelowna, you see Castlegar,
Right.
and then you see Twin Peaks right below it. So that was satisfying.
So
it's just south of the border there.
Yeah, the lore is verified. Like, it's
Yes.
Yeah,
It is.
I'm definitely in Twin Peaks territory.
Yeah, you're right
the
around there where
Kootenays.
weird shit is happening.
Yeah.
For sure.
He picked a hell of a spot because the Kootenays, there's a lot of crazy shit happening up there, and I feel like it could extend south of the border too. I can almost guarantee it does. I mean, it's not like a border stops those weird energies. Man.
Well, I think at this point, you're seeing the aftershock. Like you're getting the weaker, weird stuff.
Okay.
You can only imagine what's going on south of the border.
So the closer to Twin Peaks I get, the more crazy stuff.
Yeah, like you're just getting the tame shit.
Right.
So you're getting whatever's left, the ripples.
Mm.
So imagine what's actually going on south of the border. I think it's working that other way. Like if you think there's kind of some weird stuff going on in Nelson, imagine 100K, 200K
Right.
south.
Oh gosh. Yeah, speaking of Nelson, there was a good Christmas event that I got to give just a little highlight about. The Christmas train came through town, and those that know me best know that I like the train that goes by my house. I always want to stop and stare at the morning train or the night train just to see what's going on.
Yeah.
You know, like what numbers are on the caboose. What's it carrying? Where is it going? What direction? Who's in the locomotive is a big one as well. Like what's going on up there? Are they going to wave? I like to wave at the people in the locomotive. Does that make me autistic? Maybe. But this night train was different this time. And it was decked in lights the whole
Polar
way
Express.
across. It would look like the Polar Express. It literally looked like the Polar Express. They pull into the Lakeside Park and they stop, and one of the train cars open up, and bare naked ladies come out. They play their
You knew
songs.
where they were coming though, right?
I didn't know exactly where on the tracks they would. Like we kind of figured they'd stop at this one point, but there's probably like, half the town out there. Yeah, checking out the bare naked ladies. So they played some bangers. Like 1 week, they had their Christmas songs. Yeah, the vibes are pretty high. They're handing out free hot chocolate, and you got to get some of that, right? It was just a nice family fun event.
What happened to the bare naked ladies now they're training around Canada handing out
That's
free
that's the thing. You just kind of retire into the sunset, and Justin Trudeau gives you one of these positions. You don't say no.
Yeah,
it's like, all right, I guess I'll hop on a train track. And these things, they don't come to Kelowna. It's my understanding that different bands get different regions of Canada along the train tracks. And so BNL might get Western Canada or just BC in Alberta. And then, different bands get different segments like Ontario.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought this was a Nelson only event.
This is not a Nelson only event. They go to all the different rail towns.
Okay.
Around the country. So
we got a rail trail.
Kelowna, they say fuck Kelowna. It's not enough of a rail town.
Okay.
We turned ours into a biking path.
Yeah.
So we got cut. It doesn't make it.
Okay. Yeah, I work with somebody that lives in Nelson. I was like, hey, you go to the Christmas train last night? And he's like, yeah. So it
Okay.
sounds like the whole town was there.
The whole town. I swear, half the town was there. People were up on the big orange bridge
Yeah.
looking down.
Yeah.
I was in the thick of it, maybe 10 feet from the car that popped open.
Yeah.
But yeah, they were giving her. It was a good
Yeah.
time.
Oh, a good time to mention that I met up with Ube, who's a friend of the show.
Yes.
He wanted to say hi as well. So
Oh.
he'll be happy to.
Yeah.
He's been all up to date on our current events, and so he'll be happy to hear us.
Yeah,
shout him out.
Uwe's a good man. Yeah, it's not often I get to meet a fan that I haven't actually known before.
Mm.
And just felt like he's just a straight shooter.
Yeah, we caught up after a little while. Went out for lunch the other day, just before the holidays, and
Yeah,
he's doing good, enjoying our show as usual.
right.
Yeah,
Merry Christmas,
wanted to say
Uwe.
hi to you.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah,
Gosh.
Merry Christmas. I want to say a word, and I want you to tell me immediately what comes to mind when I say such word. So yeah, close your eye. You already know we're reading off each other. Close your eyes. Close your eyes for a minute. Everyone that's listening or watching, close your eyes. And we've got millions of viewers right now. Actually, I can see watching.
Yeah.
Close your eyes. Sit back. Take 3 deep breaths. So yeah, you want a couple more. That's very satisfying for our audio listeners. Okay, that's long enough. So I'm gonna say a word, and I want you to tell me how you feel or just what comes to mind. Okay,
Mm.
you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Slop.
Meta,
Meta. Why do you say meta?
like AI slop.
Okay.
And I was also thinking about slop bowls a little bit. That's like a thing.
Slop bowls.
Slop bowls, like you go to like these places where they just kind of at lunchtime you get a slop bowl. You know,
Where?
like kind of like a picture like a Chipotle, for example.
Oh, okay.
Like a big city.
Do
thing.
they? Okay.
Yeah, it was cool.
Where are you getting your slop bowls from? In
I don't get slop bowls.
Why are you
This
thinking
is
of
like
slop
this
bowls?
is like an AI thing.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
slop is the it's the Merriam-Webster word of the year 2025, slop.
Mm.
And I was just curious what comes to mind. We've
Right.
talked about clankers, AI,
Yeah.
the crap that the dead internet theory,
Mhm.
Instagram reels, things like that.
Yes.
And I just thought I wanted to bring up slop.
Yeah, I think that is a good word of the year. So for those that haven't heard about slop bowls, yeah, it's this idea where you just kind of like all these different. It is fast food, but it's not. They're trying to elevate fast food. So instead of Subway, you get in Bowlway. You get a slop bowl. You get a bowl of Greek food. You get a bowl of whatever slop. And they just kind of you slop it on there,
Yeah.
and then you go back to work and work in finance in the big city or whatever it might be, right? And then AI slop is a big thing. Like me and Kurt love to send the sloppiest thing possible, probably to each other on reels.
Well, actually, a lot of it's there's
Some
a lot
of it's
slop.
kind of artistic, but some
Yeah.
of it's like if it's slop, it's
There
like
is
the
slop.
sloppiest slop.
The sloppiest slop recently were those the one you started was like when you're arguing with your girlfriend and then you look over at the cat
Yeah,
and it's just like the AI
it's just
dance.
dancing.
That
That got old quick. Like there was like a couple of those that were funny, and
the
like
best one was the one you sent me, and I was not expecting that, and I was just laughing. It's so stupid. But it was.
I
really
like the
good.
audio. It's just like your
Yeah.
girlfriend's like,
Yeah.
yeah.
And the cat's like dabbing and like I don't know. It's so stupid. But yeah, slop. That's the age we're in, folks. Slop is the word of the year for all the slop you see online. I
Wow.
suppose.
No one's kind of gone away from me with year end coming up is the top 10s.
Okay.
I feel
What's
like
your Spotify Wrapped?
we'll get to that, but the top 10s used to be like a big thing for me. I think late 2000s, early 2010s, where it was like top 10. I'm sure they're still out there. Top 10 NHL moments of the year, top 10, whatever, right? But maybe just because I don't watch cable anymore, that's just I don't get top 10s I used to look forward to global news. They'd have like the
They would have that.
Stu. What's his name? Stu. Stuart
Yeah,
Barnes.
I think Stu.
So, yeah, I want to say it's Stu
Yeah.
Barnes. He had his like satellite debris
Yeah.
up there.
Yeah.
And there's like all the top moments of the year. And maybe I feel like Instagram Reels just moves too fast to possibly have like a top 10 kind of thing. Part of me misses it on a nostalgia factor, and part of me thinks like I don't know, like top 10 patio lanterns moments. This is just like, how do you pick? How do you pick out of that?
You know how hard it was to create the Lost episode? I mean, that was only spanning like a few years.
Right.
That wasn't even spanning the last few years. But the top 10, yeah, I think you have to tune into cable. I'm sure like SportsCenter and Global still do their stuff. And then I'm sure you could seek it out on YouTube. You just got to seek it a little bit more.
Okay.
Then yeah, top 10 is too long. We don't have the attention span these days. I need like top 1.
Yeah, here's your top 1 moment.
Yeah, or just the big mash like they do on Reels.
Yeah,
here's your top 10.
Right. Yeah.
It's all combined into one flash of light and sound.
Right. Do you enjoy Spotify, seeing people's Spotify Wrapped on Instagram? I noticed you didn't put yours up there.
Well, I don't use Spotify. I'm an Apple Music guy.
Apple,
and they do have
You're
like
a bit counterculture.
Yeah, they do have a bit of an Apple Music like version too. But yeah, I just don't use Spotify. So I looked because we have like a Patio Lanterns account, and I tried to like get our lanterns wrapped, and I couldn't access it. So maybe it's just because neither of us use that to like listen to stuff through that account. Right. But yeah, the Spotify Wrapped, like I don't know, like I don't care either way. I'm indifferent. I don't mind.
You don't care.
I like the memes that like make fun of it because people are like no one like cares about your Spotify Wrapped, and they make a meme about it, and I laugh at that. But then people post it, I'm like, okay, this person's listening to this or whatever. Sure.
My listening age was 72.
Okay.
Yeah. That's pretty much the only fun fact that I got for yours.
And that's just calculated based on like the music, the types of music you listen to.
I guess so. Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe I'm not that adventurous.
Yeah, Apple doesn't tell me the age.
Yeah, I think so. I'm 72.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Steven Spielberg's how old, right?
Right. Just director stuff.
What was your top podcast?
Oh gosh. I think it's got to be Patio Lanterns, and then I'd say the Bill Burr podcast, and then probably Candleland.
Bill Burr's canceled because he went to what, like Saudi Arabia for that comedy fest?
So, yeah, he definitely is.
You better recheck your favorite
Billy
comedians. Steven's 79, by the way.
Okay.
So you got a little bit.
Yeah, Billy, I feel like he made a mistake going out there. Like, he'd be the guy to rage against comedians. And the fans have put clips of him rage against comedians that, like, sell out.
Yeah.
At a certain point, it feels like he did that for, like, Saudi Arabia. But, yeah, still funny. Still funny, dude.
Yeah. You know who else is still funny? Donald J. Trump.
Is he funny? What's he doing lately? I feel like people have been sending me, like, politics about Trump, and I just go out of my way to like not click it. Friend of the show, John Favreau, for example, sent me something about Trump, and I said no.
You don't want it on your feed. Yeah, I sent you. No. What about the We Are Charlie Kirk stuff? Do you open that? Funny. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, because you sent me something recently. Yeah, on that. But
yeah, I wonder if like we'll ever get to a point where we Charlie Kirkified the internet so much that maybe the AI doesn't know what's real or not anymore. Like it's just if it's gonna skew the bias of like what a handsome face looks like, and it has to be Charlie Kirk.
Charlie Kirk.
Yeah,
everything's Charlie Kirk. Yeah,
I mean we
are
Charlie
Kirk. Should we get to the main event here? The moment we've all been waiting for. So I watched the remaining 4 Jason Bourne movies.
Yeah, we were waiting for that. Let's hear it.
So last episode, I'm sure everyone remembers, I had watched The Bourne Identity, the first of the Jason Bourne series with Matt Damon. And since then, I watched The Bourne Supremacy, Matt Damon. The Bourne Ultimatum, Matt Damon. Bourne Legacy, Jeremy Renner, no Matt Damon. Then, just Jason Bourne, titled Jason Bourne.
Okay.
Slogan, you know his name. Starring Matt Damon. And Well, let's talk about it. So you have seen, I don't know if you've seen the last, I don't know if you saw the Jeremy Renner one, and I'm not sure if you've seen the
No.
last Matt
I
Damon one.
assume I haven't seen the last two.
Okay.
At this point.
I'll get you caught up. So Jason Bourne, he's got amnesia. He's not unlike our friend James Sunderland from the Silent Hill 2 video game. He's forgotten who he is or was. Actually, James, I think, remembers some of that. But Matt Damon as Jason Bourne doesn't remember what the hell he's doing. He's found on a boat, and who the hell am I? He doesn't know his name. So I don't really have super. I'm just looking at my notes here, folks. If you're wondering why I'm looking down on my phone, I didn't have really strong thoughts on each movie individually. They are all kind of the same movie.
Oh, you nailed it in your reels.
Yeah, they're all kind of the same movie, and I'll just kind of give some overarching thoughts a little bit. Is the idea of Jason Bourne is better than Jason Bourne, the movies. The memes make Jason Bourne for me. The whole everyone's holy fuck is Jason Bourne. Everyone's watching him. They're in the war room. They've got all these cameras on him. He's out the window. He's 10 steps ahead of you. Oh, nice shirt, professor. And they're like, holy shit, he's watching us, or the meme where he's like, where are you now? And he's like, I'm in my office. No, you aren't. And he's like, why do you say that? Well, because we'd be having this conversation face to face and stuff. So the memes for me make it better than the actual films. That being said, the films are fun. They're fun. They're fine. They're good. I don't know if I'd say they're very good. They're very I feel like they're very dad films. They're very, if you watch NCIS, you watch CSI, you watch these criminal films.
It kind of gives, who's that tall bastard who's in the latest, Jack Reacher?
What's his name? Yeah.
Jack Reacher.
Yeah, no, but I don't know the actor's name.
Oh, yeah, me either.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, it kind of gives that kind of idea. There's just this guy, he doesn't have any character development, but he's just a badass. Yeah, in that way it does. I'd still put Jason Bourne ahead just because movie versus TV and stuff, and Matt Damon versus that guy. But yes, that's the thing. And I'm glad you brought that up, because I wrote down he's just not that interesting. No.
Jason Bourne is not an interesting character. His whole amnesia, we find out some stuff piece by piece. None of it's interesting, and none of it I care about. We find out his background a little bit. He signed up for this Treadstone program.
Treadstone.
He has a girlfriend that he hooks up with in the first movie. She dies at the beginning of the second movie, which I was actually surprised about, but it made sense. Yeah. But I don't care. And then I wrote down I look at similar films. So I looked at John Wick. John Wick, the whole movie is about him, some mobsters or whatever killing his dog. But the thing with John Wick is you have this whole little montage, the classic dead wife montage that really hooks you in emotionally. Right. You feel for him. You feel for him and his relationship with this woman. And this woman gifted him this puppy. They kill his puppy. He's pissed off. You are on John Wick's side the whole way. And Jason Bourne, he started finding stuff out, and he's just some dude who signed up for this Treadstone program, and he forgot who he was, and you just don't really care. I don't. Yeah. So they kind of hook you with this amnesia plot line, but everything that comes out of that for me doesn't really resonate.
Yeah, it's not like he's a mutant that was raised in a lab or something.
He doesn't even have a family.
The backstory, he doesn't even have a family. Yeah, it doesn't really hook you at all. I agree with that. Yeah. How do you feel about when I think about the Bourne legacy, I think about I need a little silence for this, but the sound is and then the pace crescendos.
Yeah. No, so I'm glad you brought that up. So that one, that's like the theme song, and I think it only plays like in the end credits. I don't think it plays in movie because it is like a song with like lyrics, and that's what brought me into Jason Bourne right now, because it's hard to break into my movie list. I'm not gonna lie. And I was in these flow state playlists on YouTube while I was working, and Jason Bourne came up. I was like, Jason Bourne, like, why is this on here with what else did I have, like The Social Network and Gladiator and some
Mass
other
Effect.
movies. Mass Effect was different, but yeah. But I was like, what is Jason Bourne's music? And then I listened, and it was working for me. I was like into it, and Jason Bourne that's part of it that works for me, is like it's got 3 or 4 songs that they just hit over and over again in these movies, and they all work really well. And that's one of them. Although I think they just like play that like at the end credits, is like
he's walking
he's watching you, or he gets away, and it's like and it really works. But there's also like a couple other beats that work while he's fucking wheeling and dealing through a crowded place, and he's got the headphone in with the wire and stuff's going on, or he's beating somebody up. But the music is actually quite good. He's got a few hits there that really work. Matt Damon works really well, I think, too. Like if it was just some Joe Blow, I'm not sure these movies would be really talked about. But Matt Damon, for whatever reason, he's got this presence on screen, and I'm really drawn to him. I got a lot of other comments, like the Jesus Christ. We're talking going back to the meme side. Jesus Christ, it's Jason Bourne. That's not actually in the movie,
right?
Yeah. So you knew that?
No.
Oh, okay. So there is like a different scene where there's another character saying, like, it might even be a different movie, but he says Jesus Christ, and he like gulps. It's Jason Bourne. But like the meme one that you see online where guys walking, Jesus Christ, it's Jason Bourne. That's not in the movie. I guess that was just like used in a trailer or something. That's not in the movie. Not in the movie at all. So that's why I say like the memes are better than the movie. The whole fucking trilogy, or there's 4 movies with Matt Damon, and even the one with Jeremy Renner is the same way. Actually, the side note on the Jeremy Renner one, possibly the best movie out of all of them. If it had Matt Damon, might be the best movie.
Wow.
Like, it's pretty watchable.
Did they just sub in Jeremy for Matt? Like,
it's just like it's happening like simultaneously to the events of like the Bourne Supremacy and the Bourne Ultimatum, and it's like, we're shutting down Treadstone. Kill all the agents, and Jeremy Renner is like an agent as well,
right?
And he's on the run kind of thing. So it kind of turns into the same thing. But I thought that was decent. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, so the plot of all the movies, or the events of the whole movies, is they stick the whole CIA into one of these war rooms with all these screens. And it's always just like this douchebag operative, like this douchebag director being like, get me fucking Jason Bourne on screen 1. Show me Jason Bourne. I need all his passports fly. Show me screen 2. Show me screen 3. Like, it's so funny when you're like paying attention, and it's just Jason Bourne walking in the crowd, and then it's like this big room of people, and they're just like pointing and clicking and trying to get Jason Bourne on screen.
I speak in the war room. Like, I kind of have this longing in my life, because I work from home, to be in a big control room or a war room, and just to know how that all works. Like, how great would that be? Just to have, like, to be in the war room of what's the guy?
Jason Bourne.
Not Jason Bourne, but the guy who likes Johnny Walker Black. Tristan Tate in the war room. Like, that sounds incredible. I crave a war room. I crave a big control panel. Like, imagine a control panel the size of this house, and I'm in charge.
I don't know what the war room is in that scenario, that meme. Right. What is the war room that what's our dude's name?
Tristan Tate?
No, our other
it's a fucking guy.
What is his name? In the war room, me, myself, Tristan Tate, Johnny Walker.
Yeah, I haven't seen him for a while.
Oh my god. I don't know, like at someone's house, what is the war room? I don't know. But this is like the Jason Bourne franchise. It's monitors everywhere. It's you've got all these slackies on computers.
Yeah.
20 of them. You got people standing around with dick in their hands, yelling at people. Get Jason Bourne on the screen. That's all like, and it works. It honestly works. Like it's kind of
Luke Belmar. Was the
Luke
name.
Belmar.
Luke
Okay.
Belmar, yeah.
So like every movie it just cuts to Jason Bourne and he's got that earpiece in and he's walking through a crowd and shit's happening. It's got the great soundtrack. And then it cuts to the CIA office and they're fumbling around in the office. Get Jason Bourne on the screen. Let's see what else. So I was surprised when they killed off his girlfriend in the Bourne Supremacy, but that made sense. Other than that, he's just kind of hunting people down.
I was actually surprised he had a relationship, to be honest. Like I remember the scenes of the wife thing, but she wasn't a major character.
Yeah, so to catch everyone up, in the Bourne Identity, he kind of meets up with some random chick and she gives him like a ride out of town or a ride to Paris or something. And they end up like hooking up. And that carries over to the second movie. And so this is what I was thinking is like they decided to kill her off. She was dead weight for the plot and they killed her off, and that kind of motivated him to kind of kickstart the second movie. I was kind of worried because I actually like that better than when they do something off screen. It bothers me when it goes to the second movie and all of a sudden the wife's dead or there's a new girl. It's like, oh, it's kind of lazy. Like, okay. But they keep her in and they shoot her in the head. Pow, pow, pow. Her head gets blown off. And but she was kind of forgettable for me. But he was pissed off, and that got him going up. Everyone just at the CIA, everyone is like double crossing one another. Like everyone, it's always like an inside job, or like there's like they're looking at Jason Bourne, but then like two people sneak off and they're like, oh, we gotta like do this. They're sweeping stuff under the rug, or they're telling Jason Bourne secrets. Like there's always someone on the inside at the CIA that's helping Jason Bourne too. So everyone's double crossing each other at the CIA. I wrote down catchy music. There's about 3 songs that are catchy, and you kind of yeah, that's one of them. Yeah, Jeremy Renner, Jason Bourne, worth a watch.
Yep.
I think so. He's not Matt Damon, but I think it's worth a watch. Dad movies. Yeah, I would say they for me, they all kind of blended together. I tried to like think of individual movies or which one was the best or ranking them. They're all kind of the same movie. I'm not gonna lie, they're all kind of the same.
I agree with you, man. Like I feel like I never sat down and watched them like you did. Like they were just on TV. I
would say that Matt Damon seemed like he aged a lot from 1 to 2 to 3.
Matt Damon
1 to 2, I think in the plot there's like a 3-year gap, and then 2 and 3 it like is supposed to pick up like immediately after, so that's more like shocking. But like in 1 he looks quite young, and then he's like all of a sudden he's like 40 in like 2 and 3. So I felt like he aged quite a bit.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah,
I feel that.
But I don't know. They're good movies, but I have a hard time saying they're great movies. But they're fun to like make fun of or meme.
Yeah. Well, what's next for your watch list so the listeners can get ahead?
Yeah, that's a good question. I mean, I don't publicize my watch list. It's all depends on what I'm in the mood for. Last night I watched Must Love Dogs.
Okay.
A romantic comedy. Not very good. But if you want an easy feel-good watch,
sure.
John Cusack, Diane Lane. Sure,
okay.
Sure,
great.
folks. Yeah, Must Love Dogs for all those romance lovers out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's up next? I don't know.
You can start watching a cult classic that I began called Fireflies. I'm not sure you ever heard of it. It's about this crew in space, and they run this ship.
Isn't it just singular? Firefly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Firefly. And there's a ship. They're going to different planets.
Okay.
The writing kind of reminds me of Twin Peaks, to be honest.
Okay.
Like it's kind of awkward. Like it's not polished at all. Like it's kind of like that early 2000s piece where like they have this big idea of what these cast and characters are doing, but it's not polished, and that makes the kind of the joy of it. That this show had one season, and then they made a movie because the fans,
there's a movie.
The fans demanded it, and I'm working on season 1 right now. I believe it's on Disney Plus.
Oh, I didn't realize it was a movie. I've heard of it because like you said, people raved about it, but. Yeah, one season.
Mm-hmm. There's a whole wide array of characters. There's a priest. There's the captain. There's kind of this.
Yeah, but
like who's
does it
on
go
the
anywhere?
One season. It doesn't. But maybe that's the fun of it.
That would be annoying.
Mm-hmm.
One season. That's part of what's turned me off because I have heard of that. Also, I have a tough time with like sci-fi TV. Usually it's low budget shit. But
there's no aliens in this universe.
Okay. But you mentioned like it's like Twin Peaks. I have a Twin Peaks. Its name is Twin Peaks.
Twin Peaks.
I'm working on Twin Peaks.
When did that come out? When did Twin Peaks come out?
Well, seasons 1 and 2 in the 90s, with season 3 like 2016 or something.
Right.
But there's nothing crazy like special effects wise that happens there. So that's key.
Yeah.
But Firefly, I don't know. I watched Freaks and Geeks, which is like a cult classic. That's one season.
I like Freaks and Geeks.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stars in there.
Yeah. And so that people were disappointed that didn't. So that is a bit.
Freaks and Geeks is good. Would recommend for sure.
Yeah, but it also.
And someone coming to me that you said it kind of looked like a director. Yeah. I feel like if I could go back to younger Kurt, it'd be like, you know what, you could do well in film school. You know? Like if you just, instead of being an engineer, mass timber engineer, you're in film school. Yeah. I think you do well in that world. Yeah,
I don't know. I have no idea.
You could be I could see you being that director type. I feel like I'm too soft. You're more you got the harder edge to like tell people to fuck off. Like, when someone comes into your space and says, "Oh, this clip is too long." And then you just go on this long rant, tell them to fuck off.
David Lynch,
like kind of like David Lynch. Everyone fucking says that, like fucking bullshit.
Season 3 of Twin Peaks is insane with how long some of the scenes are. Like it was just a simple scene I was watching the other night of a woman like getting up off the couch because there was like I forget what all the characters' names, like all this placeholder, some names. Walter, can you please ask your lady friend to leave the room so we can have a private conversation? And then for her to leave the room takes like 5 minutes of like screen time. Like you're watching the minutes tick by because it's her like taking a sip of wine, putting her shoes on. Right. She's like all this stuff, and they're all just watching her, and I'm watching it all unfold. It's like it's so long.
Incredible.
I feel like there's a big difference between somebody that watches movies like Jason Bourne movies and directs them and like knows how to like direct them and make them. I have no idea how to make movies and stuff. I wonder that.
Well, that's what film school is for.
Yeah, I guess I would have learned.
You could, would have learned. 18-year-old Kurt could have done well in film school.
Oh man, yeah. What could have been? Yeah, we'll see how this whole mass timber thing shakes out, and maybe Jason Bourne, I think, came out. The last Jason Bourne movie with Matt Damon came out in like 9 years ago. Maybe a couple years. Film school, Kurt Buell.
Yeah.
I can bring Matt Damon back as Jason Bourne.
Wow.
Jason Bourne 2.0. 2.0. Yeah. Anything else for our lovely listeners?
Yeah, let's keep on blabbing. I don't have any other topics.
Oh, you don't?
Yeah, I feel like we got some time before we go to our.
Don't we still have to like do all these errands and then
errands? Yeah, we gotta walk the dog. Yeah. I think we got our 15. We could.
Okay, sure. We can keep blabbing. So
if the listeners are still listening,
So I do have some other stuff. So one thing we talked about Spotify. I do not listen on Spotify. I like to go against the grain, people. But one thing I really appreciated from Spotify, from listening to like all our ski days and stuff like that, is like the fade in, fade out.
Right. Yeah.
Apple finally introduced that like this year.
Yeah.
After how many years? And I'm really enjoying it recently. Like it just came out like in the last few weeks, and I'm really enjoying it. A lot of the music I listen to is at the gym, So it really works there. But in some cases it's really extended. Like it's like fading out for what seems like 30 seconds. And it doesn't just like fade in and fade out. It almost like distorts the audio.
Right.
So it's not just like getting quieter. It's like, and depending on it, like if you have it on shuffle, it can be really messed up. So if you go from like a folk song, you go from a Zach Bryan song to a Led Zeppelin or a Carly Rae Jepsen song, it can kind of be pretty messed up. But generally, it's awesome. I feel like DJ Invisible in my headphones. I'm like, I'm fucking pumping more iron these days.
We should, instead of thinking of where we should go, what venues we should go to, we should just see where DJ Invis is playing.
I saw an ad for him. I don't know if it was for tonight or not, but I saw an ad recently. I thought it might be for tonight, and it was
DJ Invis at Bouchon's Bistro.
Yeah, he's at Bouchon's Bistro, and he's cooking up some fondue and some fucking hits on the board. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, Apple Music. Someone says they listen to Apple Music. Besides Kurt, this guy's done. Like, just get Spotify because they're messing with people's songs.
Yes.
They don't have the fade in, fade out. Like, what's the point? But here's a good.
I don't know. The other thing with the fade.
Here's my political comment of the week, Kurt.
Okay.
I'm gonna get into it.
Okay.
Back in the day, if you were around our age, 31, you would have downloaded LimeWire, right?
Yeah.
And there was a healthy fear that what you were doing was illegal. You hear these stories that, all right, you're going to get sued for downloading this music illegally, right?
Sure.
You
wouldn't download a car.
All right, here's Spotify, Apple Music. They found the legal way to do it. They pay these artists shit, like cents on the dollar. And unless you're someone like Taylor Swift, you don't really make any money for it. So it's legal if fucking Spotify does it. It's not legal if we do it through LimeWire. And that's bullshit.
But we weren't paying anyone.
Yeah. Well, they Spotify doesn't pay anyone. Really.
Well, they do a little bit.
Only the big players.
Like there is like
only
some
the
kind of
big
agreement,
players. Only the big players, really. Like it's horseshit. Like back in the day of like downloading like a song, like it was like $1 a song. Remember
no,
that?
It is $1 a song right now if you download.
Does anyone pay $1 a song now?
No, because you all have like subscriptions or
right.
So what do you get? LimeWire is free. You were paying for LimeWire.
I wasn't paying for LimeWire, but just the idea that someone like Spotify comes in and that's okay. LimeWire is not okay.
Yeah.
They
have like an agreement though, don't they? Like,
do they really?
It's not like I talked to Taylor's.
Do we have a choice though? Do we have a choice to use Spotify? It's just like that's the best distribution model. Like we'll put it on Spotify and Apple. Sure. But it's all the same shit, right?
What do you want? What are you asking for? Buy a CD.
I guess I want I want people to recognize the golden age of LimeWire where it was free.
Yeah, pirating is awesome.
Pirating is awesome. That's pretty much what I want to say.
I would say that too.
Yeah. What's your best pirating?
Yeah, because look at it. Look at these fucking Netflix is buying Warner Bros. Yeah, and like that goes back to our alien American politics discussion.
Yeah.
The corporations are taking over. Like Netflix is gonna own all this shit. Same thing.
Yeah, right. Yeah, pirating is awesome. Do you have any good links to share with people? Like there used to be like, I don't know, I forget what all these websites were called, but I remember you were the man.
Yeah, I have them. I don't know them off the top of my head. And I wouldn't want them to get shut down, but they're always they sometimes change because you got little weasels ratting them out. But
fucking weasels.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. What was that one for sports that got shut down? Stream East.
There is a Stream East. There's always a Stream East.
Is Stream East still going?
There is a Stream East.
Okay, I thought it got shut down.
Yeah, was a Stream East. But there's always
a different stream.
Yeah, there's always
they just pop up.
Well, again. It's like the Hydra. You cut off one head and two more pop up. Right. So
you just gotta accept it.
yeah, it's like it's an inconvenience more than anything. There's always another stream east. There's always a solution. So yeah, I mean, it's been going this way for a long time, or for a while now, for several years, is that these streaming services is just kind of going back towards cable. Like it's just turning back into
we have these forced ads.
Yeah, I know. Oh my god. Yeah, I was on like
The
Disney.
forced ads.
Like
there,
all these
there
ads.
was this tech where you could fast forward ads once upon a time.
Yeah.
And now the big telecom, they're like, oh, you actually can't fast forward things anymore.
Yeah, and all these corps buying up. Like, yeah, this whole Netflix thing will be really interesting because their whole thing is streaming is, I don't know, are theaters going to be around in 10 years? I don't know. Like, because they're going to want, I don't know, are they going to put all these Warner Bros. Movies through theaters even, or through theaters more than like a couple weeks or a month? It's all bad.
We need some young directors to take the reins.
Some young Steven Spielberg looking fellas. This one's a little dated, but we didn't mention it because I don't know if it happened like right after our last episode or if we just forgot. But and actually I don't even know the most recent development, so it could be like dated even now. But Cinnabon canceled. Finally,
I love that.
Canceled after 8 years of fighting them over their shitty cinnamon buns.
They're the worst.
They had a racist employee go kind of viral, was recorded yelling some slurs at a customer, and that caused a stir online. But that was like a couple weeks ago.
You sent me different perspectives of the stir, and it's funny that you get the different sides. Like the one clip Kurt sent me was like, you read through the comments and they're like, contribute to the GoFundMe for this employee, and everyone's like, yeah, this employee was in the right, but then the employee was like given like
the clip was the same. It's just who was posting it was different.
Yeah, that's right.
And this was, I forget what the account was, but everyone was like trying to raise money for this employee that was terminated.
Super racist employee.
And they were like, like they were all in agreement with this person. It was crazy. But Cinnabon caught a lot of flack for that. But I actually haven't tuned in lately. They've gone quiet.
Yeah, Cinnabon's scared. They're scared.
They are, yes.
They're running scared. I don't blame them. They're like, well, how many other like racist employees should we have? Should we do like an HR seminar? Maybe if they just understood this 30-minute slide deck, then they wouldn't be racist anymore.
Get them all in the war room.
Get them in the war room, people. Yeah, they'll figure it out. All right. Well, that's all, folks.
Yeah, I'm good with that. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas, folks. We'll let you know how dinner with Raud was in a couple of weeks. Ciao.
Merry Christmas, baby. Should it treat me nice? Merry Christmas, baby. Should it treat me nice? You bought me a diamond ring for Christmas. I feel like I'm in paradise. I feel mighty fine, y'all. I got music on my radio. Feel mighty fine, girl. I got music on my radio. I feel like I wanna kiss you standing beneath that mistletoe. Santa came down the chimney, 3:30, y'all. Left all them a good old present for my baby.